Hashtag Dell Precision 7680 Mobile Workstation Script. You know what's frustrating? Buying a laptop that's supposed to handle creative work, then watching it choke when you're editing video or rendering 3D models. Those consumer laptops promise a lot but deliver thermal throttling, random crashes, and constant buffer spinning. The Dell Precision 7680 is built differently because it's actually designed for people who work, not just browse. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. So here's what makes this thing different. You're getting an Intel Core i7-13850HX processor with 20 cores, which honestly sounds like overkill until you're actually rendering that project at 2 in the morning. This isn't some stretched mobile chip trying to pretend it's powerful. It's a legitimate workstation processor that handles the heavy lifting. Paired with that, you've got an NVIDIA RTX 2000 Ada with 8GB of dedicated VRAM. That matters if you're doing anything GPU accelerated, whether it's video color grading, 3D modeling, or motion graphics. The difference between integrated graphics and this dedicated GPU is like comparing a bicycle to a motorcycle. The display is a 16-inch FHD Plus panel with anti-glare coating. It's not a flashy 4K screen that eats battery life, but it's actually what most professionals prefer. The color accuracy is solid, and the anti-glare treatment means you're not fighting reflections all day. You get 32GB of LPCAMM2 DDR5 memory, which is substantially faster than standard DDR5, and that really matters when you're juggling multiple applications simultaneously. I'm talking Photoshop, Premiere, Chrome with 20 tabs, Slack, Spotify all running without your system gasping for air. Storage is a full terabyte SSD, so you're not constantly shuffling files around or dealing with that paranoia that you're running out of space. The connectivity setup includes 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which means external GPU scaling, high-speed storage arrays, and professional monitor setups all work seamlessly. Windows 11 Pro comes preloaded, which gives you the business features you actually need if you're freelancing or running your own operation. Real talk about the trade-offs here. The biggest pro is thermal performance. This thing doesn't thermal throttle under sustained workloads because the cooling solution is actually substantial. It's heavy enough that portability isn't its primary strength, but if you're moving between office and home or client meetings, it's still manageable. Another pro is the build quality. This is aluminum construction with legitimate durability, not the plastic flex you get from consumer laptops. The con is that it's pricey, but if you're doing professional creative work, this is actually cheaper than dealing with a slow machine for the next 3 years. One other thing, the battery life under heavy load is realistic rather than exaggerated. You're getting a few hours of real work, not the marketing numbers. This laptop is for people who actually create for a living and don't want to second-guess their tools. If that sounds like you, the link below will take you to current pricing on Amazon.